Rock bottle on the track, boy.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Morning. Happy Monday. We are back. First episode of June 2nd, June 3rd, June 3rd, June 3rd. My son's birthday is Thursday, I believe.
Awesome.
The 6th. It's my last child. I don't keep track of his birthday as much as the first two. The first two were born within days of my birthday, so it's easy.
Really?
Yeah. September.
dope.
They all born in September. So, but the last child was the accident baby anyway. So I try not to keep track of his birthday because it just reminds me I was almost out of there. I had a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old, and I just had to go back and shoot the club up one more time. And 11 years later, here we are now. So it's my son's birthday this week. Sometime he'll get something anyway.
Goodness.
Good to be back. We had a little off week last week. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff
bye
going.
week.
Bye week.
Y'all had a bye week. I like that. Y'all had a bye week.
.NET held down last Monday, and then the rest of the week was just a lot going on. So, but we back in here. So we've been talking about this Caitlin Clark thing for the longest, right? And no, but I can't get what was homegirl who just left out her name?
The BBL nurse.
The BBL nurse. Jesus Christ, women.
Her name's Tay, the BBL
Tay,
nurse.
the BBL nurse.
Yes.
Why everybody named Tay?
It's a lot of Tays out there.
Tays. And I'm sure her name is like Shantae or something like that.
Actually, it's Demetria. Yeah. I had to figure out where the Tay came from because it don't make sense.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You might as well just call her Tiny. Goddamn.
Ain't nothing tiny about her.
Listen, bro. Hey, bro. Goddamn. Listen, we on air, bro. We on air, bro.
Thick.
She got a whole nigga. Stop playing games.
She thick.
See, again, women can say shit like that about a female with a whole nigga. Nigga like me, just like, hey man, I only talking about I can't say none of that shit. That's what I'm just saying, bro. It's a whole different. It's different rules, respectively. You know what I'm saying? I can never tell another nigga, damn, boy, your girl bad as shit. But what, nigga? What the fuck?
They want it. Y'all too, but y'all are very what's it called?
Respectful.
Territorial.
No. That's respect. Women don't have respect for other men and their women. They don't, because I'm a woman. Me and you can go in the bathroom together. We see coochies. Everything else is so there's no respect. If I can share coochies with this woman, what do I gotta respect you saying anything, man? You can't go in the bathroom with us. You don't know the secrets of the coochie gates. You know what I'm saying? Since I was young, I've been saying that forever. None of my homegirls respect any relationship between a man and a woman. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's funnier because when you got two lesbian chicks, that's when women tiptoe. That's when women are like, maybe not, because she like girls, so I don't want to say nothing, because you're not trying to offend the other girl. Because
you know what? I can honestly say I understand this, and I've seen it played out because I was the person who did it. It was two lesbian chicks in here. One of them came and they was like, "Hey, sunshine," and she gave me a hug, and I almost patted her on the butt, and I was like, "Wait a minute, your girl here, I can't do it." Wait, I'm sorry, my bad. Hands off. You know, then when she hugged me, I ain't embrace her.
All the little play that we usually do.
Yeah, because usually, especially if I hug a lesbian, I say I like hugging titties.
Right. If that was a nigga, you'd have wrapped up and got them.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Anyway, it's a whole different world for men and women. It's just
Yeah.
when it comes down to
All the way down to sports.
all the way down to sport. Oh, especially in sports. So let's jump in this real quick. So segue, wonderful segue. I don't know if everybody's been watching. There's been a lot of talk about Caitlin Clark coming into the league and how everybody's treating her and all that good stuff. The WNBA has a major problem in the fact that because they set this girl up on such a high pedestal and put so much money and put so much advertising behind her, the players that she's playing against now are starting to directly resent her. And unlike male sports where niggas just talk shit about each other, and when I see you on court, we just gonna play super aggressive, you know what I'm saying? But there ain't no targeting. This girl is being targeted. Straight up and down, this girl is being targeted.
Do you think that her teammates are rallying behind her, or they're allowing her to get? They're
allowed her, because remember, her teammates are also people who are resenting her. Because now she's the highest paid rookie in the game. She's got more advertisement than all of them who've been playing the game for 5 to 10 years. So now, you know what I'm saying? She's the golden girl. What would be the golden boy? You know what I'm saying? We saw it and we see it. You see it in different leagues all the time, but I guess because it's women, it's just that much more egregious. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think the media is making it that much more because it's women? Like they're making it catty?
Kennedy Carter, the ball is on the other side of the field. Kennedy Carter and Clayton Clark are down low under the rim. The woman screams, bitch. No. The woman knocks her over and screams, bitch. No ball within play. No ball on that side, meaning y'all are not even in the play. And you knock her over and stand over her and scream, bitch. So much so that the camera and everyone in the world can see you having an emotional reaction to a chick who just playing basketball.
Now I seen this one guy, he rewound that particular series, right, of events, and he says that he believes that it started from like 3 or 4 plays before.
Of course, y'all playing basketball, y'all bumping each other, y'all elbowing each other. Caitlin is trying to play a lot more aggressively because everyone is playing her aggressively. Everyone who plays her now is playing their Game 7 finals best defense.
So what do you think that the Fever should do?
The Fever, first of all, should do like Draymond Green said. You need to get an enforcer. You need to get somebody who, every time somebody bumps Caitlin Clark, you throw an elbow. That's what Draymond Green was for Golden State. And it's
he
funny.
Got them respect. You knew not to fuck with them.
You knew not to fuck with Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, because Draymond Green might just come down and throw an elbow and bust your head open.
For no reason. It's a reason.
It's a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the NFL. It's just like the NHL. It's not so much in baseball because baseball is not as much a contact sport. But the pitcher will, if he feel like batter's been doing crazy stuff or they've been fucking with the first baseman, and he gonna beam somebody. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make it known that, hey, we not playing that bullshit. Because Caitlin Clark is, you know, the it person, everybody has their feelings about her. She's really out there on an island by herself. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up thing about it is y'all are making her a martyr. Y'all are making her a martyr. You could just let her play basketball and suck. But no, you want to abuse this girl because she's coming into an era of WNBA basketball that you have not seen before. You know what I'm saying? The tickets have tripled, not just for Caitlin Clark games, for WNBA games across the board. Ticket prices are through the roof. You've got $1 million viewing of WNBA games. These games did not draw 60 million viewing. I'm sorry, 1 million people viewing. These games didn't draw 60,000 viewers on regular. These are how drastic the numbers have changed. So if you think that, and everybody, so of course it's all the attention around her and what she brought to the game. We all understand that. But you're going to benefit.
It's like, come for Caitlin, stay for the WNBA.
Right. Come for Caitlin, stay for the WNBA, because in the way that she's playing, in the way that it's going right now, she's not going to play long.
You don't think so?
If I'm her manager or I'm the people in her corner, 5 years and we out. 5 years and we out, and we can become something bigger and greater and be a champion for something or pick up a cause or something like that. But I would not let my player play 5 years in this type of WNBA because y'all are abusing her now. You know what I'm saying? Everyone who comes up against a hard fouls for and it doesn't make any sense, dog. It really don't. It's worse than when this happened with Jordan, they had to make a new rule. When this happened with Shaq, they made a new rule. The Jordan no foul rule. They changed all the shooting fouls because of Jordan, and then again because of Steph Curry. The NBA doesn't play about their players.
They protect them.
They protect them.
So you don't see the WNBA eventually going to do the same thing?
It's coming because they already upgraded the girl fine. They upgraded her fine, and now she's going to be suspended again. Had that been Draymond Green and he knocked somebody over and screamed bitch at them, they would have suspended him for 3 games. His fine would have been $250,000. You know what I'm saying? Because they just not letting that happen. This is not that type of league anymore. You know what I'm saying? Had this been the 80s or the 90s, that'd be different. Maybe even the early 2000s. But once they put the hacker shack in play, meaning you're not just going to hack this big man just because he's bigger than you and making more money than you and outscoring you, that's when it just was totally clear. The NBA is not playing about their players. NBA owns the WNBA. It's coming next. They also fined Angel Reese for not showing up to the after game the press conference.
I mean, but come on, let's be honest. If all you gonna do is ask me about another person, it doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, whether you're playing basketball or whether you're an actress or an actor or whatever else. I didn't come here to talk about them.
Well, then don't commit the foul. If you don't want to talk about your actions, don't commit the actions. That's all it is. If you don't want to talk about this person because she's talking about, I'm not taking no Caitlin Clark, then don't do nothing to Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everyone is going to talk about. That's like saying, I don't want to talk about this. There's so many different reasons why it just doesn't make any sense. You are paid to come out here and play. You also paid. That's why Angel Reese got fined, because she didn't want to go to that press conference and have to talk about Caitlin Clark. But that's what we pay you for. We pay you to give the fans the full experience before the game, during the game, and after the game. That's what you get paid for. You know what I'm saying? So saying, oh, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to talk about Caitlin Clark. I'm sorry, baby girl. That's out the window. Y'all don't get that no more. This is what y'all been asking for 10 to 20 seasons. Y'all been asking for the spotlight on the WNBA. Y'all been asking for more people paying attention. Y'all been asking for more support on these games. Y'all been asking for expansion teams. Y'all been asking for all of this. And granted, it wasn't given to you guys based upon the merit and the play that you already, showed on the court. We all know that because WNBA it's not, super high flying. You know what I'm saying? Some of the players are great. I'd say 25% of the players really play at a high level, and the rest of the players are good players that are way better than the average person. But if you put them against, international teams, they probably get done. International girls ball.
So you don't see the WNBA having a squad that could win in the Olympics?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course they do.
Okay.
Of course they do. But if you put the average squad up against another average Barcelona team or Brazil team, some of them girls gonna shoot the lights out. You know what I'm saying? They play a different international ball is just a way more finesse and way more fundamental basketball. That's why we see it with all the international men players that come over. You see Luka, you see Dirk, you seen Jokic, you seen even Dennis Schroeder. They just play a way more fundamental ball where they work on all their parts. It's not just I'm the best player down low. If Angel Reese played in the international team, she'd be a great player down low and she'd have a 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? If Caitlin Clark played on the international team, she'd have a 3-point shot and she'd be able to drive the lane and finish. You know what I'm saying? Because she plays in America, and America is more positional, and they, you know, when you do something well, that's what they tell you to continue to do. That's why where we are with the type of players we have. You know what I'm saying? But they need to do something, because straight up and down, if I'm Caitlin Clark, if I'm the Indiana, if I'm the Fever, I'm hiring the biggest, ugliest, bow-legged bitch I could find. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling her, go out on the court, and anybody who comes next to her, check their ass. Check their ass. Don't let them get close. Check their ass. You setting the pick, knock somebody over on the pick. Don't just set the pick, set the high pick with the elbow out and drop that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because this is ridiculous, dog. This is getting ridiculous. And I hate to say it, which I'm probably going to get burned on the stake for it, but this is why there ain't no women presidents.
Wait, what?
This is why ain't no women presidents. Because women get to an emotional state where they feel like, I just want to hit a nigga or hit a bitch. And most times they don't, but sometimes it's just so much, you know what I'm saying, that them hands fly. And we all, any man who dated a woman knows that's the truth.
Mexico about to hire their first female president.
Mexico, not America. Mexico, okay? Mexico ain't got half the nuclear weapons America has. Mexico don't have half the army America has. I would shit, nigga. I would vote Obama back in before I voted a female president right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not because I don't believe in females, and not because I don't trust them, and not because I don't like. They make the world go round. But sometimes when it comes down to logic and emotions, sometimes them emotions just jump the logic. You know what I'm saying? And that's not all women, but sometimes it just happened. That case what we saw with Kennedy Carter. Sorry. What we saw with Kennedy Carter was a chick just fed up of all the attention and all the hoopla around Caitlin Clark, and people telling them all this crazy shit, and she's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You a bitch. The bitch, she screamed, bitch.
It wasn't bitch. It was bitch.
Bitch. Oh no! Did you see the other one where the girls mic'd up and her and her friend are talking about the girls got a mic on, and I can't remember her name. I gotta find it. It's on World Star, and they're talking about their ages. She's like, yeah, you know, I'm 27. No, I feel like that. She's like, girl, my pussy feel 30 something. Live television, mic'd up. And all that just tells me is y'all not ready. Nobody told y'all, hey, there's gonna be mics. I know y'all don't usually have mics on the court, but there's mics today. Watch what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Watch what y'all talking about. And then
that's exactly why I don't stay mic'd up.
Right.
Because
and then,
I don't know what I'm gonna
on top of that, right, you don't know what you're gonna say. On top of that, the WNBA was not ready because y'all got these mics going live and hot. Y'all not editing them and playing it during the commercials like they do in the NBA. In the NBA, they edit all that shit up and then they play it during the commercials or they play it during the break so that you can get a behind the scenes of what's going on with the players. But they're not going to run the mics hot and live during the game because you don't know what these niggas about to say. But that just tells me that whoever the producers are for that WNBA game ain't never did that before. Y'all niggas not prepared. The WNBA needs to the NBA needs to pull the WNBA in and start, hey, listen, follow our shit, dog. Stop doing all this other shit. Follow our shit, dog. Stop running hot mics. Label, you know what I'm saying? Stop all this crazy fouling, kick people out, fine people. I promise you, Draymond Green, had he fouled someone like that, he got fouled 3 games for tripping a nigga that he didn't even, and complained about it and appealed it and ended up having to pay a $200,000 fine for appealing the fucking foul.
Are you for real?
Yes. That's how the NBA is playing. They're like, no, we're not letting you just destroy all that shit about breaking players and beating them up. That's done.
Well, .net says, nah, we need all that. Shit is like reality TV.
.net, we ain't gonna have. You right. It definitely is like reality TV, but I'm not gonna let my kids watch it.
Okay, we got to go to a commercial break, but on the lines of this conversation with what you just said, my question would be to you: how do you think watching them play now is going to change basketball for the high schoolers and for the college players in the WNBA in women's basketball?
They see
no, don't
checkup.
answer that.
Okay.
I'm posing that
when we
question.
Come back from the break.
And when we get back from the break too, can we please bring up this dog on 9-time champion gymnastics?
Simone Biles.
Man.
Have you seen her sister?
She's got a sister. I thought she was adopted.
No, she's got a sister and they look like twins.
Really?
Yes.
Is she in gymnastics too?
I don't think so, but she's got a sister and they look like twins, dog.
That's what's up.
It's two of her out there, niggas. Get on your game. It's two of them walking out there. I'm going to break when we come back.
Hey, if you can't be shit else, if you can't be Caitlin Clark, just be yourself.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell him again,
Fuck them.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Yeah. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker, then when you need help, motherfucker said, ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we there? So hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. Fuck em. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Oh, get the fuck out my face with that gibberish. All that sex chasing prohibited. Most of them little bitty rotisseries giving that kitty the hell for the city. So slimming for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like.
Fuck em. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? So you ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all they debt? So you ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, then I give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Does your child have main character energy? Elevate their birthday bash with the Hits 92.3 Media Birthday Party. We'll help your star shine with a radio show for them and 10 guests, complete with live streaming, paparazzi glitz, red carpet flair, and more. Don't miss out. Book now at allhustlenofear.com.
The way out was, how do you feel about what you see in the NBA? How is it going to affect the next set of not only college students coming up, but high school basketball women students? How do you think that's going to affect them and their playing style?
They're definitely gonna focus on making it to the NBA. It's gonna be making it to college. That's gonna be the first thing. Got to make it to college, and then from there try to make your step in the WNBA, because the finances are going to be there. You know what I'm saying? The exposure is going to be there. Whereas in the past, you could make it as a professional athlete in the WNBA, but not knowing where your financial history was going to be. That's how you ended up with Brittany Griner going to Russia and ended up in jail because she could not figure out how to make enough money to sustain her life during her off season. You know what I'm saying? On the off season, during the regular season, you're making a certain amount of money, but during the off season, you're not getting paid. Well, you're getting paid. It's a contract. But of course,
it's not the same amount.
It's not the same amount. So you sign this contract, they pay you per game, blah, blah, blah. In the off season, you still need to generate money and you still need to take care of your family. You know, she was married and had 2 kids, which is funny enough that she divorced the wife, and that's a whole nother story, which is weird. But that Brittany Griner just wanted to be a nigga so bad that as soon as she got free out of jail, she dropped the bitch. That's some real nigga shit right there. Bitch that held me down for a whole bid. As soon as I got out, I don't need your ass no more. I gotta go find me another bitch. Goddamn, cut my dreads off. Goddamn. Anyway, but that's how Brittany Griner ends up in that situation, because she does not earn enough during her regular WNBA contract. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of players who have gone and play international ball. A lot of female players. It started with men players, but there's a lot of female players because female basketball is actually pretty big around the world. You know what I'm saying? America's just getting into it, but the rest of the world, you know, they got all those other sports anyway. It's just another sport that you have, you know, be a superstar in. So what's going to happen is you're definitely going to have more players that are focused on actually becoming a WNBA star. You know what I'm saying? Going into college, lighting that bitch up for 2 to 3 years. And then as soon as they're at the height of their career in college, go to the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? It really should be a no-brainer. It's just like I was telling my son the other day. He's 17. He'll be 18 in the fall. And, you know, of course, we're talking colleges and all that stuff. And he plays football. And last year, he had a pretty decent year. So this year, we're looking for him to have a breakout year. You know, find a team, go somewhere and play. Anywhere your child goes to play now, they can make money. Anywhere. Doesn't matter what the school is, doesn't matter what the market is, doesn't matter what the bracket, the area it is. Someone can give your child a sponsorship. Your child could play in a podunk little school, and the gas stations, whoever owned the gas stations in that neighborhood, can sponsor your child now. You know what I'm saying? So now sending our children is going to become an economic boom. Parents who have children who they've been bringing up since junior high school into high school, the thought what used to be, all right, if I can get my son or my daughter through college without a major injury, maybe they can make it to the pros. Fuck that. We ain't even got to make it to the pros. Caitlin Clark really could have packed it up at the end of her freaking Iowa run, and she was already paid. You already had millions of dollars in the bank. You really could have packed it up and did nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the first time same thing with Angel Reese. Angel Reese, the funny thing to me about the way this is all playing out and the way that it's happening again, I said, y'all making her a martyr. And we're talking about a league that is predominantly, I'm not going to say predominantly black or white, because WNBA is a really good mix. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the players, there's a really good mix. But the faces of the WNBA in the past have all been predominantly black. You bring this white girl in here and y'all are freaking going on her. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody made a comparison to Jackie Robinson coming into baseball, which is completely asinine, because Jackie Robinson had to, after games, was running away from teams and fans trying to kill him for winning the game. So it's total different time and place. So, but the comparison has to be made because he was a black player that came into a predominantly white league, and the white players who saw him succeed and get money for succeeding decided that they were going to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So now we in the WNBA, and you got all these players that are going their hardest whenever they see Caitlin Clark, because they know the cameras are on one thing, they know the viewership is up higher. It's like Drake and Kendrick. All you niggas love Kendrick now. Everybody love Kendrick now. Y'all niggas don't even know what the last 3 albums he dropped was without Googling. I've been a Kendrick fan since day one. Kendrick and Drake fan. Him beefing with Drake brought him so much fucking attention. Everyone is paying attention. Now people are dissecting his shit and going, damn, this nigga really do dress weird. He been dressing weird for years. Damn, we didn't know that. We thought it was just a joke. No, this nigga dressed weird. You know what I'm saying? damn, this nigga make albums that, you know, you love some of it is boring as hell. I've been a Kendrick fan forever, bro. There are no Kendrick albums that you can play from beginning to end. Really. There's always going to be a song or a skit or something that just throws your vibe off while you're listening to his album. Just like Kanye. Kanye's the same way. You know what I'm saying? But to say that you know, oh my God, Kendrick Lamar is the greatest ever. Y'all just finding out about him because of Drake. You know what I'm saying? And because y'all hate Drake so much, this is where we go.
You gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one. Whatever. It's the same thing happening in the WNBA now. Because niggas hate Caitlin Clark so much, now we're talking about Kennedy, and we're talking about Asia, and we're talking about all these other players who already been in the league doing their thing. But it's so bad that Caitlin and Aaliyah had to leave the game last night because they both got fouled so bad that they left with injuries. So now you're not just going after Caitlin, you're going to go after anybody on her team who's trying to defend her. Both of these players had to leave for injuries off of fouls. 2 players. That don't even make no fucking sense. That don't make no sense. Ain't nobody twist their ankle. Ain't nobody roll their ankle or bump their knee or hyperextended nothing. Y'all fouling these bitches so hard that you got to take the 2-star players out in the third quarter before the game is over. Y'all gonna see some changes because there's gonna be parents like me who are saying, you're not gonna foul my daughter like that. And we're gonna handle this in the young years. We're not gonna wait until she gets to the WM. We're gonna change these rules. The rules are gonna change drastically. They're gonna be way more fines before the season is over because the WNBA has to get it clearly across everybody's mind. This is money, y'all. Y'all fucking up the money. I don't want to bring my kids to that shit. I don't want them. If I have a daughter and I want her, especially if I had a young white daughter and I wanted her to be a shooter or be some kind of superstar, and I'm like, yeah, look at Caitlin Clark. My daughter is like, damn, but when I get to that level, are they going to be doing the same thing to me? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing like when LeBron was coming through and Kevin Garnett and all these young players coming straight out of high school, all the scrutiny and all the criticism that they went through caused the NBA to change how they bring young players in now. You know what I'm saying? Those were the last generation of players to just come in and not have to do any G League or any time, bench time, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Before that, they used to make players. People talk, oh boy. People talk about Ant-Man and, how everybody's been talking. Oh yeah, he ain't come through and blah, blah, blah. Y'all forget that Jordan had 4 years of losses before we even started talking about him being anything near great. You know what I'm saying? There's no more time for development. So if I'm a parent and I'm raising my kid and I'm bringing them through, by the time they hit college, I'm already putting it in every contract got to say the same thing. If they get injured because of another player, we need our money. We're not waiting. We're not taking none of that injury. No, y'all need to guarantee these contracts from now on. Just like y'all guarantee them in football, just like y'all guarantee them in the NBA, WNBA players are going to start asking for guaranteed contracts if this is how y'all going to be handling it. Because there's going to be more superstars coming. There's more superstars in the pipeline, and you got all these, and I hate to say it, you got these players, I don't want to call them old players or these are some of the best women in the world have been getting underpaid and underappreciated for how many years? What we're seeing is them reacting to someone else coming in and the whole game changing. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you've been the first wife and the nigga bring the second wife in and now he got to buy a new house and a car. And I'm like, nigga, I've been holding down watching your dirty drawers for how long? But you ain't got no new house or new car for me. You know what I'm saying? Here come the second wife with the big booty, and we got to get a new house, a new car, and we got to take a trip to Jamaica and all that crazy shit.
How often does something like this happen where a player comes in and drastically changes the game?
It's not often. It's not often. It's like a generational thing. Every generation we probably see one player come in and do something that we ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? And because of what LeBron has done and how long he's done it, it's going to be a long time before we see something else like that. That's why everybody was on the Ant-Man thing and on the Luka thing, because we're all looking for, so what's the next great player? Who's the next person who's going to do something we've never seen before? You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be few and far in between with basketball. Maybe we'll see it in football. Maybe we'll see it in baseball, but it's going to be a while before we see it in basketball again. Because you just got to be something that's completely different than nothing. Everybody else is, everybody's doing the same thing right now. Even though Ant-Man is really raising the bar, Ja Morant's raising the bar, they ain't doing nothing that we have not seen before. Last time was Steph Curry coming in and being able to shoot the ball like we've never seen before, causing the NBA to change their rules on shooters and shooter fouls. You know what I'm saying? Causing the NBA to change their rules on possessions and incidental contact, because this dude can shoot from any fucking where. And if he can shoot from anywhere and you're trying to D him up at the half court line and he pulls up, now he's got a 3-pointer and a foul. We got to change the rules because that's just ridiculous. So now you can't even get close to him. So if he do pull up at the 3-point at the half court line, he'll just get the 3-pointer. He won't get the extra foul. And if he tries to kick his leg out to get that incidental contact with somebody else, we'll call a foul on him. You know what I'm saying? That's how great a shooter we saw in Steph, that they had to change the rules so that the game could keep up with what he was doing and how he was changing it so fast. You know what I'm saying? We had never seen no shooter like that in years. You know what I'm saying? So the next great, I don't know, it may be in the pipeline, but it's a generational thing. It's not it's like a once in every 5 to 10 years thing. Because of LeBron, this thing in the NBA, LeBron has overshadowed so many players, so many great players. It's worse than when Jordan was in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because when Jordan was in the league, it was really just about Jordan dominating and having the rings. With LeBron in the league, it ain't even been about the rings. It's been about the highlights. It's been about the, damn, this nigga came back after being down 3-1. That was never done in the NBA before. Damn, this nigga got a scoring title. He beat, he's got more points than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Wilt Chamberlain. That was never done in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a while before we see a nigga do some stuff that we ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a game changer. WNBA, I don't know, because we ain't been paying attention. People ain't been paying attention to the WNBA. Because Asia Wilson been going off. Rebecca Lobos was going off when she was playing. Sue Bird was fucking amazing. Sue Bird is like the Jason Kidd of the fucking WNBA. There's no better passer or facilitator or point guard that has ever played the game. You know what I'm saying? Little white girl. Well, I think Sue Bird is white or Latino. I don't know. Somebody Sue Bird, hit me up. Goddamn. I don't want to have to Google it. Anyway, but we ain't really, these girls have been great players for years and nobody paid it attention because it was the WNBA. It's just a lesser class of basketball as far as sports is concerned. But now I've been having more conversations about Juju and who's coming next through college in basketball, female basketball, than we talk about male basketball. We ain't talking about male college male college basketball has really been outshined in the last 2 years because they just ain't got it like that right now. They don't got that pure player that we ain't never seen. You know what I'm saying? But I think it also has to do with the fact that you just got a higher caliber of players in male college basketball. Everybody's shooting threes. Everybody's dunking. Everybody's got great defense. In the female college arena, it wasn't that much. There were some really good teams. South Carolina been a perennial, superstar for the last 3 years. UConn showed up like they always do. UConn is a great program with a great coach. LSU just got onto the scene this year. Not this year, in the last 3 years, but that's mainly because of their coach. And then Angel Reese and Flau'jae. Why her parents name her that? Her dad is fucking what's that? Her dad is a rapper. Nigga gave her a rapper name instead of a basketball name. Should named her Brittany or something. Goddamn, Flage, goddamn, fucking it up. Same thing with goddamn DeJounte Murray that played for the Hawks.
You sound like a teacher calling attendance.
I feel like a teacher, bro. Every time, listen, bro, and I come from a family of all fucked up names. My parents did their due diligence on making sure people couldn't pronounce our shit. Don't even try our middle names. These, like, you ever meet that African kid with 4 names?
Oh, God.
That's my family. We all got 4 fucking names. We got first name, 2 middle names, and a last name, okay? And if you want to take our daddy's name, you can have 5 names if you want to, okay, nigga? We all got kids. And then, my dad's got like 16 kids. And we all got fucking crazy ass names. Like my daddy's baby mamas are like, oh yeah, that bitch thought I'm about to watch this. Bitch, you thought you had one? Watch this. Watch how I make this name. I'm gonna put this name and that name. I'm gonna put 3 names together and give him 2 middle names. But black women don't play about them names. Anyway, upcoming Thursday, big game, Mavericks versus the Celtics. I think the Mavs take this. Anybody watching who disagree with me, say something, call in, or bet me $100 because you're a fucking idiot. Ain't no way the Celtics beating the Mavs. Luka's unstoppable. Damn. And everybody's got this, like, I don't understand. All the ratings, all the sports bettors got it 65 to 65.7 to 34.3 that the Celtics is going to win.
Who would you bet on? Wait, who's Tanisha betting on?
Oh, no, I don't know. I haven't asked her. I have not asked her. I hope she bet on the Mavs because they'll win. Man, did you see all right, so on other sports news, have you seen that Cosmic Baseball?
So I saw it last night, and when I say that's right up there with Cosmic Bowling, we need to do this. Like
niggas need to do this shit.
Like, did they have
it looked fun.
Did they have black lights out at the field? Like, how they do that?
It's got to. So they probably replaced all the regular bulbs with black light bulbs. That way you can have that much black light at the same time, because a few of them lights on the ground
wasn't gonna do it.
No. The way it looked.
You see that home run, the way that shit looked.
That the ball looked, you could see the ball sailing out that was the best part.
That looks so dope.
That shit looks so dope. Just being able to see the way the ball is flying through the air, it's glowing in the dark. When you watch baseball during the day, it's harder to see the ball because it's a white ball in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? But watching that Cosmic Baseball, that shit was bright green and bright red. And you can see the bat, you can see everything. And shit was dope. I was very interested in that. I hope that they just promote that more.
I think it would be real dope if for a night game or two during Major League Baseball, if they did that.
Ooh.
You did a Major League Baseball game like that and did like 1 or 2 night games or whatnot.
Yeah, that would.
I think you could really pull some people out to the field for that.
I think that. What you think about them bringing adding the Negro League statistics to the?
That was absolutely positively necessary. Yeah, you can't say you the best when somebody else got a better record than you, and we just didn't put it in there because he was black.
The only argument that they have that makes sense to me is that because the Negro League was not officially sanctioned, there's no way to guarantee that all these stats are 100% correct. But we're talking about a time that doesn't exist no more. None of these players are even walking the earth. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Half the niggas who record y'all worried about being destroyed because they brought some black players stats in, that nigga dead. His kids are paid. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? I'm really happy that they brought the two together, and that, because now you'll end up with more of those players as time goes on, get their induction into the MLB Hall of Fame based upon their stats and their wins and their championships, and they'll just be recognized. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that they bring all the memorabilia and everything that they have in the Negro League Hall of Fame over to the regular MLB Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another baseball shit. Have you seen blind baseball? Don't do that. Don't do that.
For some reason, I feel like T-ball is included in this.
No. So what it is?
You mean y'all?
Everyone on
you
the
got
field.
A blind pitcher and a blind catcher and a blind batter.
Yep.
Does the ball make noise?
Yes.
Okay. It would have to. It would have to. That ball got to come through screaming.
Yeah, that's the kicker.
That's
so the
ball
ball
has noise.
It's like a softball. It's like a softball. So and they playing pretty much softball, not baseball.
Okay, so it's not overhand pitching.
Not overhand, it's underhand pitching. So the underhand pitch, and the ball has a really loud beep, 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 like you can hear it.
Okay.
So of course, ball gets hit. And then it goes out in the outfield. Of course, they're not hitting no major home runs because they can't see the ball.
A fly ball would be a bitch.
Yes. Nah.
Pop up, fly to third.
Nah,
hell no.
Worse than the fly ball, a grounder. Because think about all the motherfuckers.
It's all over the floor.
Exactly. And everybody's diving to get it. Motherfuckers diving on top. Yo, this shit was the
There's no
funniest
triple
shit.
plays. There's no triple plays.
No, but
no double plays in this bitch.
The bases have make a sound too, a different sound. So that's how you can find the bases. They make a different sound than the actual ball. But again, if the ball rolls between three niggas and they all gonna dive, it was funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
And these are adults, or they letting kids play this?
These are adults.
I think I would rather this be little kids.
I don't know, because little kids gonna be even worse. They're gonna be running full speed.
They be so unbothered.
Yeah. But these were adults and they were injuring themselves. It was funny to watch, but it still was cool. Like, damn, niggas is really getting the experience. Yeah. That's like that. You ever seen a dude who takes his homeboy out into the desert and lets him drive? He's blind.
Yeah, I saw that. But I what I really like is the long distance runner who runs with his own buddy. Guide dog. Yeah. Like it's a guide person.
It's a person, right?
Right, but it's he really a guide dog, but it's a guide person.
And this nigga's training and running just as hard.
Right. And me, look, I'm the nigga to be like, where's my trophy?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like, shit, we got first place. Like, you gotta add my name on this.
Everything.
Yeah.
I need my name on the trophy.
I just need an asterisk. Like,
I
nigga.
No, I don't want no asterisk. I need my name on the trophy, dog.
I might not have been the one that actually was supposed to win, but this nigga wouldn't have made it without me.
Right. I ran the whole time. I need.
You know how many times I wanted to stop and pee?
Right, goddamn.
And I couldn't because this nigga still kept running.
Why? I need a bonus, bitch. We won the race. I need a bonus.
Hilarious.
Man, well, been an interesting day. A lot of interesting stuff over.
Great show.
I'm that rude boy. Wow, I'm going on Shaul. Goddamn people checking in today.
Shaul been watching hits all day today.
Going on, Rob. Goddamn, what's up, Prez? Oh, Prez, what's up, boy? I see you up in there. Goddamn, nigga.
As in J Prez?
No,
J Presidente?
No, not J Presidente. Prez rap. I would have said J Presidente if it was President. What up, Deuce? I see you on there. What's going on? Anyway, damn, who on niggas on the Instagram? Oh, my damn. I guess his phone died. They ain't charge that shit. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We'll be back Wednesday with the whole crew. Everybody ready to get down. .net's out handling some business. Push has got some family stuff going on. So we know how we do.
.net says Skylar Diggs is fine as hell.
Oh, did you, boy? That's the problem. That's the other problem with female sports. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches be bad. Like the WNBA's got to do something. Y'all got to hit Sports Center because y'all got some bad ones, but y'all keep putting the Ugg mugs on the camera. Nobody want to see these big butch goddamn manly looking bitches, okay? Keep the camera on Skylar.
A WNBA calendar.
Oh no, you seen what they did? You seen their advertisement that they got going now? All the girls are in underwear.
Oh, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Damn, this phone died too.
Sexploitation of basketball.
Sexploitation. Like, I was like, yo, we was sitting there and Nisha looks at it. She's like, what the fuck is this? I was like, it's a WNBA commercial. She's like, why are they all naked? I was like,
sexploitation of basketball.
Sex sells. Now y'all gonna, but
I miss when the basketball shorts was real short on the men. Jordan fucked that up wearing his damn long shorts underneath his shorts.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. Well, fellas, we're happy not to see nut facts anymore. You damn
bring
sure.
back the hoochie daddy shorts.
No, we'll pass on that. We, dudes tend to spend the most money on the NBA, and we got tired of seeing nut sacks. When niggas that's why there was that's why there's not a whole lot of dunking in the 80s and 90s.
Bye. Say bye. Tell the people bye.
Love y'all. Goodbye.
Does your child have main character energy? Elevate their birthday bash with the Hits 92.3 Media Birthday Party. We'll help your star shine with a radio show for them and 10 guests, complete with live streaming, paparazzi glitz, red carpet flair, and more. Don't miss out. Book now at allhustlenofear.com.